There's a big trend going around about how we need to always stay detached from situations and always have this guard up. That way we will never ever be attached to people and situations and things. And I see a lot of videos that focus on detachment and why we need to detach. Although detachment, in my opinion, is a good tactic to have. It's something to always know how to do. Like, it's something beneficial in certain situations. I feel like a lot of us take it too far, especially when we are trying to develop certain friendships or relationships with people. We hold back the best part of ourselves because we are afraid of attachment. In this video, I just want to talk about that whole trend. I kind of want to talk about why it is okay to actually be attached to certain things. Like, it's human nature. Hey guys, my name is Dime. I inspire you to motivate yourself and elevate yourself through advice and open discussions. Today we'll be talking about attachment and basically how attachment is human nature. I just want to talk about the topic in general and how all of a sudden this stoic kind of cold energy is what the trend is, and something that we all should do. And I feel like if that is the case, none of us are gonna grow up developing proper relationships because we think we need to be stoic or we need to be detached and unemotional, when it's natural for you to be attached. It's natural for you to start to like somebody and then start to get attached to that person because you guys have developed a routine, you guys have developed a rapport with each other, and ultimately a relationship. So when you feel like there's an attachment with that person, don't feel like, oh, I have to detach, like I have to start being cold. And I feel like a lot of us think that once we feel that love or attachment to a person, that we need to switch it up and start being cold towards that person, when that is going to ruin the relationship. When a lot of us just want to be loved and we want to be in relationships and we want these things, but we are becoming brainwashed into thinking we have to detach from every situation that makes us feel attached. There's healthy attachments and that's okay. I'm not saying being attached to everything under the sun is healthy. It's not. Now there's certain attachment styles that are not healthy, and I'm not going to go into those specifics. A lot of the detachment like content and topic has become popular because a lot of us are afraid to get hurt. And I'm not going to say like I've never done it, but I have for sure held back parts of myself and like my love and stuff in fear of being attached to the person or in fear of getting hurt. However, now I kind of see like I would rather give my best self, give my all into a relationship. If they choose to hurt me or they choose to make the relationship toxic and worse or whatever, then that's what they choose to do. But at least I get to walk away and know that I put my all into it. I put my, best self forward, and it just didn't work out. So I would have a peace of mind after the breakup or the situation, because I know that I didn't focus on not caring the least, or I didn't focus on detaching from this person when I felt attached. I focused on purely developing the relationship and purely being attached to the person. And like, I'm not saying attached in a bad way, but I'm saying, in a good way. Not being scared to show love and show that affection towards a person. Let's say I do go into a relationship with this detachment mindset and I never put my best self forward. I never really voice what I want. I never really show the person that I'm interested in them. I never really, show love because I fear getting hurt. That's not gonna build a relationship at all with the person. That's gonna ultimately like end whatever you are trying to develop. And then you kind of sit back and you're like, wait, maybe I could have shown more love. Maybe I could have showed this person how I actually felt, and maybe it would have worked out. I feel like even though there's unhealthy attachment, there's also unhealthy detachment. Like, you can be too detached. You can't expect to want love and connection and anything involving that if you are heavily focused on detachment. like toxic detachment or overly detaching. It just seems like dating advice nowadays, or advice period, is to never build a connection and to detach from everything, expecting for an attachment or expecting for a relationship to develop. Maybe I'm just reading those topics and advice wrong, but that's what I get. As I get older, I realize like things are going to happen regardless. Whether you are detached from somebody or not, the outcome is going to be the outcome. And just make sure you are just yourself in every situation, and you act on how you feel. The reason we all look at these videos about detachment is because we all naturally attach, and it's just like, that's okay. Like, it's okay to be at some sort of level attached. Let's say you were in a 2-year relationship, right? And you're like, you know what, things have been going so well, we are like definitely in this together, we're definitely having attachment with each other that is secure. And then all of a sudden you looking at a video and it says like, oh, you need to make sure you're detached from your relationship and that person, because they can leave at any moment, and this, that, and the third. And it kind of cloud your judgment, kind of cloud how you feel about the relationship, and you start kind of sabotaging it because you are fearful of how things are going well and that they might not go well at any moment. But it's just like, be yourself. I'm just so done with the whole relationship advice period. Like, things are not so black and white. And another thing, I had seen a video and it said that it was like how to love without emotional attachment. And I feel like that's just so bizarre. Like, now we can't be emotional, like we can't have feelings anymore. Again, maybe I'm reading these things all wrong, maybe I'm not getting the bigger picture, but actually I am getting the bigger picture. Like, I understand that you can't be emotional in all situations. You can't, you know, attach yourself to people that are not good for you. You can't be overly attached or anxiously attached. Like, those are things you have to work through. But when you start talking about how to not have emotions, when we naturally have emotions, it's kind of like, you know, why I bring this up, because it's like, what, why? We're all gonna walk around like nothing bothers us and like we're just invincible. I guess all I'm trying to say is like, yeah, everything is situational. Like, you know, I know when to attach and when not to attach. I know, you know, when to be emotional and not be emotional. But people are literally going in this world thinking they don't ever have to be emotional or ever have emotions or ever show a person they care or ever have some form of attachment ever. And I guess like the culture now is just like, whoever can care the least wins. Whoever walks away not hurt wins. You know, whoever had the least connection with the person or the least attachment to the person wins. And like, we're all fighting to win. We're all fighting to the finish line of a relationship when we should just be enjoying the relationship. Like, if you got this far in the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I appreciate you so much for supporting my channel and for watching. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, or whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.